Today we're playing tabs, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I wanted to show the God of Light verse. Look at him in all of his glory. It was quite difficult to make him, but I think the end result was quite good. Versus the skeleton army. You see, the God of Light was a brother with the God of Darkness, who is another one. So the God of Light is at war with the God of Darkness, this bad boy, who has both of them have unimaginable power. And the God of Darkness here has summoned the armies of the underworld to fight on his behalf. And you can hear a lot of ants. So originally, the God of Darkness here and the God of Light were brothers, comrades, friends. But that all changed one day when when in search of power, the God of Darkness decided to attack the God of Light with all of his armies. And since then, they've been in a massive war. And now, I'll let the battle begin. However, I will remove the God of Darkness. Now, let the battle commence. Now, I just want to say something first. This character was made with the overpoweredness of a glitch slash hack that exists in this game that allowed me to get, how many is it, like 24, 30 abilities for him? So, yeah. That's what made the God of Darkness have so many Reaper Wings. Anyways, from here on out, it won't be that tense as that intro thing. That wasn't even that tense at all, but this is the intensity you're gonna get. Anyways, where is he aiming that tornado? Tornado. I can't talk today. Oh my god, this would be the first hit on him if it hits him. Yes! No! No! I mean, he's starting to take a lot of damage now. I mean, he is freezing all of them to death, but, you know. He has one hover ability. Why do you need two? I don't even know at this point. He's literally just freezing everything to death. Wouldn't it be kind of fitting? So, the Chandle head, the Chandle heads, they're kind of just throwing their stuff. Everybody's throwing their stuff. I honestly want to test if he can completely kill a Hwacha. Oh, right, he's also got that ability. Yeah, he's got a lot of abilities, as you see. Although, like, 6 of them is, like, the same ability. It's like at least 18 of them are just abilities being repeated over and over again. So realistically, there's only like, I don't know, 15 or so. Because 18 of them are like 3 abilities just repeated over and over and over again. And then there are a lot of doubles. Now, I want them to patch this glitch slash exploit because I don't. But the thing is, I don't think you should be forced to use an exploit in order to be able to give this many abilities to a character. I think that should always be a thing. If they don't want that to be a thing, I kinda don't want them to fix it. And a bug isn't really a bug if it nobody wants to fix, like, it's a bug, but it's like if you remove these so-called bugs in mm, Java edition of Minecraft. It's those bugs. It's those so-called bugs. I have to say that those I don't classify them as bugs, but people seem to do for some reason. That make the game so fun, or at least the big portion of it. I see the Reaper is still alive. I wonder how. After all, he should die pretty soon. Just considering. Oh, he just decided I spared you, Reaper. Remember that. That's kind of what he's like. And then he just leaves here, and the Reaper just follows him. I kind of like that though. I found that quite funny that he did that. Let's see, will the Reaper kneel to him, or is he dead? I feel like the Reaper should be dead at this point. But if he's not dead, he's definitely kneeling. Has he been frozen to death and therefore not exploded? No, he hasn't. He's still attacking. Okay. So, after this, and so the first one originally I was supposed to like build it up and then tell the story, and it was a lot more elaborate. Like originally I just want to do the stuff in a tactical, but then I realized that would be a fun video to make. I thought he had stuff under his. Right. I can easily patch that up. I can like give him more stuff because he only has like 12 or something. So that is the most devastating ability ever to bigger armies. Now the Reaper seems to somehow still be alive. I'm questioning this a lot, but I won't. I won't deal with it for now. Now, well, it might look like he has went down and done the dirty work, as you may say. He has not. Do you see this? Well, he has taken out half the army, as he is still the leader of this entire fight, and has been able to kill everybody so far. There's also his own army. Now, his own army is, well, I couldn't actually come up with what should be his own army. Oh, right, he's got like a ton of charging and stuff, so he can like charge around the map as well, together with those ton of like dashing and stuff. He's like got dodges and everything really that you would need to have if you were truly a great fighter. So yeah, the only thing he doesn't have is like obviously Reaper hands, like obviously Reaper wings and stuff like that. But like Dark Peasant hands would definitely make him more powerful. But whatever, doesn't matter. You know what's funny? So the idea for this entire character actually came from. I saw this video. I wanted to test to see if it like does it still work, you know? Because it was like a month ago. The video. It was like a month old video from Crow, because Mr. Crowjack or Crow was the one who showed this glitch. Now I'll make a video probably. I don't know. I'm not very scheduled. Um, on this exact glitch, but in the meantime, I'll just say it's a glitch. Crow or Mr. Crowjack made it. He didn't make it, but he found it out. He found out about it. Great guy, a great YouTuber, anyways. What is he doing? I haven't given him Jester Kick as far as I know. How did that hit him, anyways? There's nobody alive. Now, how are you not dead, sir? This mad lad is still alive. How? Please tell me that kills him. No, that would be so funny. He's just twitching like, please, no! And then he gets killed. Fun torture. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keep up the good work. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up. You're doing great. Now, you just need to fight the Reaper. Now, he is not the king of the underworld, but as close as you're gonna get. Because the God of Darkness isn't really that responsible about, his stuff. What are you doing? You're just getting thrown around. I feel like the God of Light is like playing with him. He hasn't taken any damage yet. I don't even understand what he's doing. You are literally just slowly and painfully killing him. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Just look at this picture, right? Just thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dead bodies. It's the spinal cord. I want to take it up and hit somebody with it. Okay, I distance myself from what I just said. Um, I think that might be a necessity. Why are there spinal cords running around him? I was kind of confused as what that was because I'm not used to like the human anatomy or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, what? Why does he have this thing on his head, right? And then I was just like, ah. I don't think anything. He's going to die soon, obviously. He has been thrown into a statue. What has happened with your arm? Your arm is very messed up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That your arm is very messed up. Now, I think one slash would honestly kill him. He's like going in there being like, I'll kill you. Yes. That's like the one slash that he actually hit. And he just killed him instantly. Now, I just want to test something. I don't want you to pop all of your abilities. I just wish to slash you once. Could I please just be allowed to use the only thing that doesn't? I don't even know what to say at this point. He has so many abilities, it's difficult to even do anything. Like, you win, but it feels so weird winning. Anyways, what has happened now? Well, he might have taken out that general army. There are still remains of it, and here we will watch let's say these guys are. That's is what you call them, Johanites. I don't know what you call them in English. They're not the temple. You know what? I'm not even going to attempt that. But it's like that looks like it's the soldiers of Denmark. Let's call them that. The people who Denmark took some heavy inspirations from um, when they constructed their flag. So maybe slightly more than heavy. This is just a personal god. And then on the flanks, they do have some archers, but these mad lads, they're not very intelligent. Then, against them, the skeleton army has risen to power through just sheer numbers. I mean, what are you supposed to do against it? The remains were mainly just skeleton warriors. In fact, there were barely any skeleton archers or skeleton or anything else really. There was just a lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of skeleton warriors. Now there were still some archers, yes, absolutely. There were. There was actually more archers on their side. But there weren't any of these sort of things. There were just this. Now, that's an army of low, not that powerful units who had went together to kill. With the skeleton archers in the back, this is going to be quite a laggy battle. Begin. I don't think I can explain the importance of those things. You know what? I kind of am scared to zoom around the battle, but this will be so epic. The initial clash, both sides slashing inwards, but the Stiffy fears. Wait a second, are they going to scare away this entire army? Oh my god, that'd be so ridiculous. That is going. I think next battle I'm just going to do this without the catapults because I was thinking like the catapult's going to be devastating. But I know it's just 4, but it's like they're worth so much. Now, normally they're not worth that much because, well, they just don't do a lot. In these scenarios, they're worth oh so much. Oh, right. So, good. Now, they are still pressing through, and it's pretty clear the reason. They've just got so many numbers that while they lose people, yes, that Stiffy Fear is nasty. It's nasty is what you would say, but like, it sounds so British. Nasty. Like a Nazi. No, but I will completely take distance from. I am going to say so much shit during this entire video. It will just not just get what is it called demonetized. My channel will probably be deleted. My lord, I kind of am just like, bring it on. Like the one half of me is being like, bring it on, and the other one half of me is like, I don't want to lose my channel. I mean, whatever. Anyways, these characters, they're so like that's Stiffy Fear. I don't think I could explain to you how just ridiculously important it is in this battle. Can you guys see what's happening? You like when you look at here, the bodies they're not that bad, and now the catapults aren't being as effective anymore. There's a lot of them are just hitting their own soldiers. And when they don't, they still don't have that big casualties. Actually, oh no! They're slipping through the cracks. Well, these three might just be some, you know, not going to do a lot. They will still, they're still kind of showing what will happen. What will inevitably happen is that these soldiers will just die. Oh, power of their action? You know, I'm just waiting out this entire battle. It's been very mean. Now, let's get the bigger picture here. I was just about to say Stiffy defeat, or no, the skeleton defeat. And then I saw this. This might not be looking that powerful. It might not even be that powerful. But I have a feeling that that giant fear is going to make those abilities nasty. Especially if these skeleton archers start closing the distance. Now the king is going to be a tough one to kill. For sure. Like, for sure. He will be tough to kill. He could definitely take a lot. He's like dodging, just like the cat in the video where he just does these things and it's clipped so it like dodges everything. That's literally what it's doing. What he's doing. And I'm just laughing to myself at this point. This is a big defeat. Oh! That shot! That shot! That shot was so nasty. Dude! Oh, okay. There are some people going there. No, that miss. Nope. That stiffy skeleton on me didn't do anything. Okay, I think we're closing in on a skeleton defeat. Purely because you don't have that, because not because of the general squires either. Like, that's the best part. Almost all of the squires are completely useless. What haven't been useless so far, though, is the knights. The knights have been, well, they've been more than interesting. They've been completely killing everything. Oh! Headshot! Oh, that was a terrible miss. The thing is that the archers are closing in. Everybody's closing in. And it's vital. If the skeleton archers are to win this, it's vital that they get off their shots before, and I repeat, before the catapults get off theirs. It's vital that they just porcupine those catapults before the catapults ruin their entire lineup. And I can actually explain you guys even more in depth why the catapults are so good in the certain scenarios. Because they are mass effect decent damage. I don't want to say it's high damage because it's really not. But it's like the best way to explain it. Oh, those catapult shots! They're so bad! Could we end up with a skeleton victory because of bad? No, we're not. There's no way. There is literally no way. Oh, those squires. That's ah. I get so annoyed just watching this because I know this is a skeleton defeat. It's inevitable. Let's even unpause this for a bit. This battle's been going on for ages. I mean, we all know what's gonna happen unless all these dudes just. What in the world are you doing? What are these dudes doing? I mean, it was the weirdest one, especially because I thought he would be thrown. What if they like? What if they're like unable to do their job, and therefore will never be able to fire off their shots? It's looking like it's the case. All of them just been bugged out. Could that be? No, it's not. I was like, wait a second. Could this be the victory of them? No, the Archer Onslaught is too big. Like, the Stiffies died too quickly. Like, the Skeleton Warriors just died. Just, just really fast. And that really made this battle go downhill really quickly. This should just be the last shots. Look at this arrow. Oh my god. Like, why are these arrows? We're gonna look at the arrows as they just fly through the air. And I will make my guesses. So, if you now were to pause this moment, look at arrows flying through there. Look at that arc. That could kill this guy. I'm feeling, but I'm feeling he's gonna miss. It doesn't. Okay. Well, I'm terrible at this. I was like, I have a hunch. I feel it could definitely hit, but it's like this arrow. It could. No, it's well, actually, it depends. Depends is not the word you want to hear. Yeah, okay, I'm good. That arrow, though, I mean, it's gonna hit, right? What? That hit detection is terrible. They were hit, but that's gonna hit though. I mean, yeah. So this video's done, right? Like, there's no reason to continue. However, I just wanted to test something, and this is going to be every single Batman. I will be reviewing them, by the way, as we just go through them against my custom-made Batman. I've got multiple of them. Then where I was gonna put the Mr. Crowjack Batman with it. Look at my 3 custom-made Batman. And I'll explain what I think about them. First thing first, look at this one. This one actually made very, very heavy inspiration to my favorite one that I made. And I just think it looks simply amazing. I don't think there's a lot more to say about this one. This one. It's good. It's it really gets the job of Nightmare Batman. Why am I moving out? Wait. But it's not really Batman, so it's hard to judge. This. I don't like it. The cape, I don't like this cape. It's like just pops up. Also, this guy also has this cape, and I hate that part of it. But you know, I'll have for everything else. He has literally 0 armor, and he just looks really bad. I mean, I know it's Adam West, and that makes me think it's Adam West. I remember that, as it makes me think a lot higher because this is basically Adam West Batman in a nutshell. So, pretty good. This Mad Lad. This is. Uncheck. Ben Affleck. Okay, I've got the picture in my head. Now let's review it. These things are bad. Go. There are better utility belts. Gun, fine. Maybe she should have an actual gun because he just runs around like that in the movies. Same thing. Cape's bad. He isn't that heavily armored. I don't really like this specific look a lot. Although that is a pretty neat bat symbol that I've used sometimes. This is Robert Pattinson's. We don't have a lot of pictures from it, but this looks like a pretty accurate version of it actually. Considering this is tabs. So I'm gonna give this a pretty good score. This. Where do we begin? Wrong color scheme. It's just the easiest way to begin. This is way too weird of a color scheme. This color scheme is terrible. This is from the comics. I don't know what comic you've been taking inspiration from making this, dude. Also, the cape is a terrible as ever. Terrible utility belt, but that armor's still pretty good. This one, Mr. Cortex. This was going for an armored look, and I get that look. And it's actually quite good at that. Uses a better cape than the other ones, and has got some pretty good armor. However, it doesn't feel. It feels like it's very exposed down here, on a little thingy thing. And the head is slightly weird for me. You know? I don't know what it is about it, but I don't quite get that feeling of Batman when I see this. Maybe it's just the fact that he doesn't quite have a good bat symbol, which a lot of these other ones still have had. But it just doesn't give me that feeling of Batman. Let's move on to mine now. This one. This is Batman Beyond, by the way, and I think he does a pretty good showcasing of it, but it's not perfect. First thing first, like it's way too much red here, I feel like. But I couldn't really change it. And except for that, I can't really review my own stuff. This thing. It's basically a copy of Mr. Krojak's, so I'll just yeah, it still doesn't feel like Batman. This thing, however, is probably my favorite one. Now these boxing gloves are only in order for him to be able to fight properly, because otherwise he has to like use shurikens and stuff. Or this dude who uses like Ice Giant Punch, which is just stupid. Um, so he's got these boxing gloves to really make him like one of those nasty hits. The cape gets slightly glitched here, which I don't really like. The boots are pretty good. He isn't that armored in the bottom here, but same thing, I wasn't going for that armored of a look. Then chest piece here. It does, if I can just get. So it's very difficult to show, but when I made him, he still had this little pieces of red, black dot around it. Still doesn't feel that Batman-y, but it's definitely pretty close, in my personal opinion. So this is probably my favorite one. Um, I can find major downsides with it, like it's kind of a little bit too armored in the front and not very armored in the bottom part. But that's just a tactical decision, realistically. So let the battle commence. I won't be using any sort of thing at this point in time. Also, I think he has got the bomb spin. Anyways, yeah. See, now the only issue for him is Loki just gonna be getting close enough because he's not that fast. Although that is just going to kill you. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. This mad lad just kills everything. There's no problem in it, really. I don't see it. If there's a problem with that, if you have a problem with that, I don't have any problem with it. Like, he's just my personal favorite version of it. Not just because he's got a pretty balanced power set as well. So, yeah, that's my personal opinion on this stuff. However, I wanted to show you guys one last thing, which is I actually wanted to show you guys the God of Darkness. in all of his glory, fight some people. Who's good to fight? I don't know, like the Vikings. Let's just say there are a couple of Jarls who they have joined their ranks with some I don't know Valkyries. I don't know. Like this is the army of the gods. Remember that? Like you can have Valkyries and some Berserkers. Why not? It begins quite simple with him just killing everybody here. And he just slaughters everyone like a turret. He's like this is kind of just a turret whenever he just has the ability to shoot. He just mows everybody down. Like not on my terms. And just mows everybody down. It's quite funny to watch. So my last ID was just Legacy. And it's peasant time. I want about 300 of them. Yes, 300 of them. You heard me right. 300 of them. Now, how many do I think will die just in the first moments? Like 100 of like 100 of them at least. There isn't a lot of things I can say about this except just fun. I mean, how fun isn't it to just watch peasants die? That sounds horrible. You know what's funny with Yahoo questions? There was a question was like, how do I tell people I'm adopted? How do I tell my parents I'm adopted? My guys, he's just made me completely just layer after layer after layer of armor, and I think he looks quite good. So that's like the first second of this onslaught has ruined such a big portion of this entire army. He's just turreting things down. Anyways, maybe I should show you the amount of abilities on him. Well, this video's almost been going on for 40 minutes, so let's keep it short. Where is it? Here, units. Um, should be over here. Yes. Here's the amount of abilities he's got. Feel like he's powerful enough. I know, that's one over him. So, what about the other dude? The God of Light. How ridiculous is he? Well, in clothes isn't that ridiculous, and there was an issue with him. Right, the feet. Let's just address that a little quickly before we move on. The vampire shoes are pretty neat. And definitely work is just covering up all the stuff. Definitely good at that. Then let's just look at his abilities. Let's remove, I don't know, Hurricane Slash. And let's add another hover. What just happened? Whatever, this video's gonna end now. Bye bye.